If you're in charge of shipping your company's product, you know the frustration hiring the wrong transportation companies can cause you. At this company, Ray Toppin's job is to get the product from here to his customers on time and in one piece. Now, in the shipping business, as in life itself, there's an old saying: those who don't learn from their mistakes are doomed to repeat them. For poor Ray Toppin, history is about to repeat itself.
Now this here is a story about a man named Ray who's got a job that's really tough. Say he's got to ship product that his company makes to customers who need the stuff. The problem is that Raymond does his job the old-fashioned way, because he doesn't know the easiest and simplest method to ship today. Each time Ray has an order come in, that means another one he's got to deliver. And each time the phone rings, his head starts to pound and there's a rumble in his liver. Cause he's got the kind of special product that you gotta handle right. And the world's full of half-baked fly-by-night carriers who don't understand his plight. See, the truth is you can make the finest widgets with 1,000,001 use. But unless it gets there when the customer wants it, you better have a good excuse.
Ray's problem is he goes about his job the way he always has. Call it habit or just plain not knowing any better. Whatever. Chances are if he knew about Santa Fe's QDC, Quality Distribution Center's system, he'd like the idea of a complete service that picks up, stores, ships, sorts, and delivers all kinds of products, packaged or bulk, to anywhere in the U.S. But old habits tend to die slowly, and the problem is Ray has a lot of old habits.
Now every time Ray says goodbye to a load, his life passes before his eyes. You can only imagine how the people he's hired handle his merchandise. Is it stuck in the mud? Is it caught in a drizzle? Say they keep him out of the loop. Ray started thinking about taking up drinking because his job is in hot soup. Still the clock keeps ticking, Ray's nails are bitten, time is really dragging. For all he knows, his load's at the mercy of some donkey pulling a wagon. If only there was some way he could check the progress out. But Ray didn't ship with a company that gives a customer clout. See, it really doesn't matter if it's packaged or bulk, even still your problem's the same. You need it shipped when you need it shipped. That's the name of the game.
Now, it could be that Ray's stuff will get to his customers in an acceptable condition. Then again, maybe not. Too bad he doesn't know about Santa Fe's QDC system. QDC not only handles all the shipping, warehousing, special handling needs, and distribution by rail or trucks, but also all the liability. Now, all Ray can do is hope the people he's hired will get everything to his customers and get it there in one piece. With QDC, his job would be a whole lot easier. But then that would leave Ray with very little to worry about, and for Ray, not worrying is a little out of character.
When Ray contacts a delivery service, something else has to be considered. See, sometimes a product has to be held in storage till the customer wants it delivered. If you want to know what drives Ray crazy and gives him conniption fits, it's all the antacid he consumes, wondering where his shipment sits. Cause the truth is, when Ray ships all his stuff, he needs help from A to Z. Someone to pick up, store, then deliver. See, service is the key. Cause sooner or later the customer will call and he's got to give them answers. And the fact of the matter is, Ray's not what you call one of America's best dancers.
If Ray was one of Santa Fe's QDC customers, another advantage he'd have is an easy way of finding out where his shipment is at any time. One phone call to the QDC 800 number would set his mind and his ulcer at ease. See, it doesn't matter if you're shipping food, packaged goods, steel, forest products, or even bulk commodities. QDC not only can handle it, but they know exactly where your product is at any given time and when it will be delivered to your customers. Unfortunately, the same can't be said of Ray's shipments.
Why do you think I ended this business in the first place?
Well, sure enough, a customer calls, 'cause at his place he's got nada. And before you know it, Ray's sweating bullets, his tummy's doing the lambada. See, you can't keep tabs on a tiger when you've only got it by the tail. He needs the total distribution system from Santa Fe that won't fail. That's why Ray needs a system that handles everything from soup to nuts today. Ray needs quality distribution center service from Santa Fe.
It may be hard to imagine, but now you can capitalize on the economy of rail, the flexibility of trucking, and the security of selected warehouses throughout the U.S. Now, the problem is, I guess, that some shippers, like Ray, just feel more comfortable with the old ways of doing things. Oh, and speaking of old ways, things aren't over yet for poor old Ray.
Now one more problem has Ray's head throbbing, has entangled and twisted. The bills from all kinds of folks he never even knew existed. There's one from a guy with a 53 pickup, one from every Tom, Dick, and Harry. One from a customer thinks his stuff was handled by Curly, Moe, and Larry. See, what Ray doesn't know is now one company's got a better way. 'Cause with QDC he gets just one bill for everything. That's one single bill for picking up, handling, storing, shipping, sorting, strategic distribution, even to multiple destinations. And that's the best advantage of all from Santa Fe. One phone call, one shipper, one bill, all from one company you trust. Santa Fe QDC service, it's one heck of a way to go.
The world may never see a better mousetrap. Why fix something if it isn't broke? But that's not at all true of the shipping game. Now, there's a much better way.
Yes, now there's a better way to play the shipping game. One company solved all your problems, and you already know our name.